Warming is unequivocal. We are very confident that the warming of the past 50 years is indeed due to greenhouse gases of human origin. If we don't do much, and I'll illustrate that, the temperature is likely to rise between 1 and 6 degrees compared to 1990. By the end of this century, sea level is going to increase, and the frequency and/or intensity of many extreme phenomena is likely to increase. What about the impacts associated to those changes? Looking at a key element, for example, water. Tropical glaciers are the water reservoirs in the Andes, but also in the Himalayas. And the water that's slowly melting throughout the year from those glaciers and snow areas is actually providing water throughout the year to hundreds of millions of people today. With climate warming and the recession of those glaciers, those water reservoirs are basically destroyed. So the consequences on those hundreds of millions of people depending today on those water reservoirs are huge, and I think have been underestimated up to now. The Earth is heading towards a climate that no human has ever known. You have to go back 2 or 3 million years to find a temperature that's higher than 2 to 3 degrees above the present pre-industrial temperature. The risks that are assessed today are assessed to be occurring today at lower temperature increase than assessed earlier. It's probably time to revise the old EU targets in the light of the last assessment report. In a few decades, terrestrial ecosystems, mostly forests, are going to become net source of emissions because of climate change in particular, which means that in the climate negotiations, probably to rely on those forests and ecosystems is not a very long-term solution. The historical responsibility is an important element of the scientific context of the climate negotiations, because CO2, unfortunately, stays a long time in the atmosphere. And a very last message from the IPCC is that coherence between different policies is extremely important if you want to tackle this global problem. Thank you for your attention.